Oh my god, there are no games! Is probably something that you've been thinking as of late. But what if I told you that there was a plethora of free indie games on Steam just waiting to be discovered? You just haven't looked yet. Today I wanted to talk about 3 different games on Steam which all provided me with an interesting gaming experience, which by the end made me go, huh. That was cool. Also, what do you think of my new setup? I moved around a little bit and now the acoustics are terrible, but now I have legs, so I can place myself in beautiful places like this and this. The whole full body thing definitely wasn't inspired by Casual Guy after I watched his amazing video on GTA 5 and the one on Karen. Definitely not inspired by him. We're quite different because he's got like a funny accent and I don't. The first game I want to discuss is 9.03M. This is a small walking simulator which tells quite a sad story. I went into this game completely blind. The only thing I saw was this video on the Steam page of a playthrough in 2013 of a woman crying at the end. So I didn't really know what to expect. This is a super short game made by a creator called Space Budgie in 2013. They've got one other game, but not very critically acclaimed. Anyway, I wanted to play this game because of the strange name, the cute art style, and the 2013 YouTuber Let's Play appeal. So, I know nothing about these games. These are like free Steam games, so I think this is quite old. Oh, this color palette is sick. I started the game and instantly clocked this beautiful soundtrack. I'm gonna have to see if I can find it somewhere because wow, it is really soothing. And as soon as you start, you get this beautiful color palette and the sound design is also amazing. Wow. Find the butterflies. I feel like I have cataracts. My vision is terrible, but it's so pretty. The sound is good. The music is elegant, the footsteps are crisp, and the water ambience is soothing. Who is this? Oh, it's a football. Move the mouse cursor to the edge of the screen to rotate the item. Find clues and click it. Oh, that's a butterfly. Boom. Hatsuya Sato. Interesting. Wow. Are these like memories of people? The premise of the game is very simple. You approach these silhouettes to reveal objects instead of the people standing over them. You look at the object and find the butterfly on the object, and then you go to the next person. Oh, this is kind of sad. You walk further and further into the sea as more items and people are discovered. I purposely haven't read you the Steam description of this game just so that you can feel about as lost as I was. The music between these objects was really soothing and I was starting to enjoy just being in this universe. This is really somber. I don't really know what to say. How do I commentate over this? The game audio also slightly reminds me of Chia, which is a adventure single player game which is set in New Caledonia, blah blah blah. It's really cool, check it out, but this isn't about that. I would love to just play in the background like raw gameplay of my first playthrough, but that's too healthy for your attention span, and if I do that, you might click away and go watch the new Mr. Beast video, so jingle jingle, jingle jingle, keep watching. Anywho, the items that I picked up from the beach were in this order: a football, a wedding ring, a lockbox, a stopwatch, a train, a baby cradle, and lastly, a teddy bear. That's cute. Has the moon gotten smaller? Wow. They're all beneath the sea. Wow, that's very short and sweet. That was 11 minutes. So let's talk a little bit about the story behind the game because it's quite devastating. On March 11th, 2011, an earthquake hit Japan. This was named the Great East Japan Earthquake. The epicenter of this earthquake was about 45 miles off the coast of the Oshika Peninsula. This was the fourth most intense earthquake ever recorded worldwide and the worst in Japan's known history. The peak destruction of the natural disaster rated in at a peak of 9.03 magnitude, which of course is the name of the game. What followed this was a huge tsunami and mass floodings in the eastern regions of Japan. This, accompanied with the snowfall and freezing temperatures, led to many deaths and thousands of people missing. Now, with that in mind, let me read you the Steam description of 9.03M. The media is quick to put figures to death tolls in such disasters, and 9.03M tries to remind people of the individuals behind those figures. 9.03M is set on Baker Beach in San Francisco, where the debris from the tsunami has washed ashore in the years following the tsunami. To play, you must find the butterflies. So yeah, throughout the game you're collecting objects which once belonged to people. Only now they're being washed up on the beach as forgotten debris. There was not any actual recorded evidence of debris from this specific tsunami washing up in LA. However, there are many articles from both LA and The Guardian mentioning how US's west coast, specifically California, gets a lot of Japanese tsunami debris, so the game could have taken inspiration from those facts and figures. Either way, I think it's a beautiful game and very powerful. It did well to teach me about this historical event, and I've now done my research into it because this game spiked my attention to what happened. So well done, developer. Incredible storytelling, incredible visuals, and brilliant job on the sound. Just all around amazing, so 10 out of 10. Wow, that game was heavy. Thankfully, it can't get much more depressing than that because I forgot to record audio for about 80% of this next game. You know what else is heavy? The fact that 97% of people who watch these videos aren't actually subscribed. And yes, that is a real figure. I'm not making it up like all the other people. Have a look at that. So, I want to ask, why are you not subscribed? Liam. It's free and only takes 3 seconds, so look, I'll even wait here for you. I'll wait those 3 seconds. Okay, thank you for doing that. It greatly supports my small channel and my fragile ego. The next game I wanted to talk about is Memento Mori. Now, as soon as opening the application, I'm thrust straight into the game, and I'm in a parking lot in an unknown, undisclosed location. Oh, we're straight in. Oh my gosh, where am I? What the fuck? But instead of being 007, MIA, Men in Black, fucking MI6, I think I'm just a person with mental illness. Walking through this forest, I find a TV, and after getting thrust into that... Is that my house? Reminds me a little bit... Oh. I hear some music. Now, you don't hear the music because I forgot to record audio, but in the background it's playing Ave Maria, and it sounds very nice. You know, the song that goes... Ooh, I kind of hit that. I love this music. I explored the house for a little bit and then went to answer the phone because it was very loud. Hello? Oh, what the fuck? Let me back in. That's my house. In some water. Oh, it's a gravestone. Oh shit. What on earth? Okay, I think we've got some sort of PTSD. I explored the house again before accidentally finding this hidden room. Oh, what the fuck? I don't think I was meant to find this. This is just like a dev room, I guess. I got the devs. That kind of ruined my immersion a bit. Now, I love it when games do this, don't get me wrong. I love a hidden dev room, but this really threw me out of the moment and killed all of the tension and lowered my heart rate back to a healthy rate, which is quite depressing. No matter, I found the house key, opened the door, and... Okay, don't jump scare me, please. I really don't want to get scared today. Oh, it just loops around. Okay. How original. Oh, that's been hue shifted a little bit. Oh, my house is little bit more ruined this time. The house was seemingly deteriorating through subsequent explorations. Oh my god! Oh my god. Okay, the hairs are standing up on my arm now. Oh no. Oh shit, go, 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 go. Where am I? Oh, I had to pick it up. I couldn't hang up. It wouldn't let me. Hello? So I navigated this large building, which turned out to be my apartment complex. Oh, am I going back home? It's gonna be the one right at the end, isn't it? Oh. Hey! Get back here! Oh. Oof. I just want to go home. Whoa. Okay. Returning home, I had quite the cool view. I would use this as a Windows desktop background. That's a nice window. However, I couldn't look at it long because I heard the phone ringing again. No. I think Tyler, the creator, must be trying to reach me. I can't hang up. Fine. Who is it? After picking it up, I fell to my knees and appeared on a snowy mountain. The fuck? I just fell over. Now, this is a very beautiful snowy mountain, but after climbing to the top, I reached a casket. Casket? I reached a casket. After opening the casket, the fucking wooden tomb. After opening the casket, I got flashbanged in real life and then appeared at the gravestone of someone. And that was the end. Oh, wow. That's the game. The game is about dealing with loss, getting that phone call, reliving those memories, seeing that tombstone, and struggling to move on. Memento Mori, the name of the game, literally means remember you must die, which is an artistic outlook on living in the moment and how simply dying is a part of life. Do I think this game demonstrated that well? No, not really. I understand it had me living the day over and over, having psychotic episodes and, you know, having the PTSD from picking up the phone. However, I don't understand why it made me navigate my own apartment complex and the whole spinning corridor thing. I mean, this spinning corridor is great as a green screen backdrop, but did it add much to the game? No. And also, I'm just not a fan of the hidden dev room. I'm sorry, it wasn't necessary. A lot of people in the Steam reviews also said it had some performance issues and weird bugs and game crashes, so I can't give it much more than what I'm about to. I love the story that they were trying to tell and what they were going for, but I don't think they really hit the nail on the head, and for that, I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. But hey, maybe that story just isn't for me. Lastly, I wanted to discuss maybe one of my favorite short story games that I played, well, especially in this recording, but played in a while. And that game is It's an atmospheric exploration story game which takes about 30 minutes to play through, and I love it. Once again, I'm thrown straight into it. I'm in my condo and the first thing I do is interact with my laptop. You stop typing and stare at the screen, hoping for a sign of life. You wait in silence, listening to the rain outside. Tonight is not a night for progress. Okay. The first thing you notice is that when you do some actions, you'll get a little achievement. These are called events. You complete all of these events, they're kind of like tasks, and once you do them all, you complete the game. After looking at the laptop, I walked around my condo for a little while before reading my journal. Again, this is a nice place. This place looks very cool. I love the sound of the rain. Oh, it's so atmospheric. Record player? And a diary. Yesterday's diary entry. Another late night in the lab. I've been sifting through today's data for hours, but the findings feel just as underwhelming as yesterday's. And then there's Jordan. We had the talk again tonight. They brought up seeing other people. They said it won't change what we have, but I'm not sure I believe that. How could it not? Maybe I've just been too wrapped up in work, but this feels like the kind of thing you can't just put back the way it was. It's getting late and the data still needs cleaning. Jordan's message is sitting unopened on my phone. I don't know if I'm ready to read it yet. Okay, so there's a message we haven't read. Cat, oh, orange cat. From this, I learned that I'm some kind of scientist, having some relationship issues. Also, I have this incredible balcony. I literally just stood here for a while taking in the views. You know, you got that tram that goes by. Oh, it's so cool. I want to be here. That's so cool. Stepping outside of my room, I was hoping to leave the building altogether and take a look around the city. However, I'm unable to do that because this door was locked. So instead, I walked around these different corridors and walked into this pub bar kind of room. What's this? Oh, little pub. Oh my god, they're playing football. Whoa. What a goal. What game is this? I feel like I know this. Blub, blub. Do fish even wonder what's on the other side of the glass? Of course, there's her as well. Does he ever notice her? Wonder if she's friend or foe? This place is so cool. Anyways, I spoke to one of these strangers. Don't think I've seen you around here before. I live down the corridor. Glad you stumbled on this place. I needed a drink. Yeah, I get it. Not much else to do around here except thinking and drinking. You sound like you've had a lot of practice. You could say that. Spent way too many nights in spots like this, thinking maybe I'd figure something out. And? Did you? Figure anything out? Not really. Just that I was chasing all the wrong things. Like what? Got hung up on approval, you know, hell of a drug, chasing other people's expectations and all that. That sounds exhausting. It was, still is. Sometimes you don't really realize how much time you wasted till you start asking, wait, what do I actually want? Some people never get to ask that question. And maybe they're better off for it. Sorry, I didn't mean to sound bitter. Guess I'm just... Listen, I don't know if any of this makes sense, but thanks for listening. I needed that. I love everything about this environment. The mysterious people, the warm lighting, the low poly football game. It's so sick. I want to live here, goddammit. I guess I'll get going. I left and tried to walk downstairs to the exit. However, I quickly found out that's not possible. So instead, I tried the elevator and surprise, surprise, that didn't work either. We can try the elevator. No. So I continued walking around and had a riveting conversation with this guy who was just moving in. What's up with this guy? Can I help you? Hi. Hello. What are you doing? Smoking? Can you spare me one? Sure. Looks empty inside. I'm moving. Why? Rent? Pretty high, huh? Some call it progress. And you? Doesn't matter. Can't afford progress. Oh. Well, I got a cigarette now. I got a soda from this machine, and then I went to offer that soda to the person in the laundromat. Now that's a drink. I'm not a big fan. Not about liking it, it's about having it. All yours then. I've already collected my fair share. Helped me kill the time. Oh. Cheers. Okay. Nearly got them all. I was unsure of what to do next, so I tried to go to sleep. See what happens. You really can't sleep in this state. Right, anyway. You lay down. The bed feels oddly unfamiliar tonight, plus your legs are restless and you can't stop thinking about Jordan. The words keep repeating themselves, not sharp or cruel, just there. You glance over at the clock, knowing it's no use. You might as well get up. Okay. I had a few more events to complete before the game was over. So firstly, I went upstairs this time and onto the roof. What happens if I walk up the stairs? Oh wow. It was here where I found a couple of people chilling on the corner and this ball object thing. I just fucking kicked it off the roof. Oh, it's gone now. I then went outside my room and threw this garbage into the abyss, doing my part for the environment. That's it. You feel tired. Ah, I can sleep now. You're exhausted. Lay down. The day was long enough to keep it all at bay. Tasks, distractions, anything to fill the hours. But now, lying here, the quiet creeps back in. Sleep feels like the only way out. What the hell? Oh, it's my phone. I need to look at my phone and see the message. Jordan 156. These are all the notifications. Oh my god. The phone won't stop. Messages keep coming faster than you can ever read them. You've been waiting, stalling, thinking that if you ignore it, everything might just hold itself together. You thought your avoidance was safe, a place to breathe, to figure things out, but it's not. It's empty, and the longer you stay, the more everything slips away. Jordan's not waiting, and neither is the world. It's time to answer, even if you don't know what happens next. Oh wow. I guess I don't know what happens next. So I answered the message. Did I resolve things with Jordan? We'll never know, because it wasn't really important. I mean, the whole game was about us distracting ourselves to avoid confrontation, because sometimes doing the right thing and talking to someone is quite difficult. And I think that's something that all of us can really relate to. Now, this art style is up there with some of my most favorites. I want to see more games like this. If you have any recommendations of short or even long story games you want to see me play, leave them in the comments below, because I will definitely read that and get around to it. So this game was amazing, 10 out of 10 easily. And that about wraps up this video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully next I'm gonna have a Baldur's Gate 3 video coming, so fingers crossed for that. But with my channel, you never really know what you're gonna get next. So I'll see you very soon. Bye now. Bye. I'm so hot. Oh my god, it's like 40 degrees. I gotta turn this shit off.